I've just come to the conclusion. I just think Rachel is very impulsive. I just think if I zoom out a little bit and look at her pattern of decision making, I mean, it really started like the second episode when she was with old boy Jordan and just literally got up and said, I think you need to go home, like out of absolutely nowhere.
I
I
want
think that she's very
justice.
impulsive and she it just makes all these rash decisions that she doesn't think through on the front end. And she also doesn't ever take any time to reflect on decisions that she has made and say, I made this decision. What do I think the long term consequences of this will be? And they don't
Hmm.
even have to be direct decisions. Like it could be a lack of a decision, like the lack of giving Tyler a one on one. No, in her mind did she stop to think, what does that mean for our relationship? What does that mean for like how much I'm developing with getting to know this person if I'm making the decision to actively not give him a one on one?
Hmm.
She there's no reflection before, during, or after her decision making. And it's
Right.
honestly exhausting to watch because the thing about Rachel is like I feel like in terms of like leads and like screen presence, like she carries herself very well. Like she's very
Hmm.
calm, she's well spoken, she's articulate, she's able to identify and express her emotions. Like she's watching her is fine. But I feel like her decision making is so chaotic, but you just don't like identify it when you're watching her because she's just
Right.
explaining everything so like smoothly and like well. But it's exhausting, like just week after week
Very.
after week of a chaotic choice or lack of a choice. It's catching up with her.
It
And I
really
don't think
is.
she's realizing it.
Justice for Jordan B. He put him on paradise. You got to do something for that man after what happened. But absolutely. And it's like, I hope this doesn't sound wrong, but it's like, because these are two very completely different situations. But like, I feel like I thought she would have learned a little something from what happened with Clayton, just in terms of just decision making and thinking things
Yeah,
through,
yeah,
like breaking up with two people at the same time, in the same
yeah,
room. Because you like, I feel like it doesn't take much self-reflection for that situation to be like, I shouldn't
yeah.
do this, but like that's going into this type of thing right here. Like just
hmm
really assessing these guys and what's going on. Like you could have did three roses like the homie Gabby did. Like you really could have.
The thing about
So
Clayton, though, he just he thought that was a good idea. That's the thing about Clayton. It's not that he it's not that he didn't put effort into his decisions. I genuinely think that he just
that's
sat down
why,
in his
yeah.
little Clayton world and said, "This is the game plan. This is what we're doing." And he thought that was a good idea.
That's why I said they
And
two
so,
they're two
so like
completely
that's his
different
business.
things. Yeah.
Rachel just never takes the time to say what ideas do I have in the first place, which ones are good and not good.
Hmm.
She doesn't evaluate it at all. So it's
Hmm.
like I at least Clayton had the effort. The
Hmm.
execution, the vision, flawed, but the effort was
Yeah.
there.
Hmm. And I think that's playing out on like the positive side with Zach too. It's like all the stuff that's going on with Zach and how y'all are speaking on one another and all these different things. It's like how that sounds like the number one person, but it's like I wonder if she's really like assessing, her energy and how it is towards him versus Tino. But we'll get to that. Like I said, it's just like whether it's positive or negative, it seems like her decision making is just not there.
It simply
Yeah.
does not
It's
exist.
not there.
It's simply
And
not there.
so,
If you want more of where that came from, be sure to check out our full episode recap. It'll be linked in the description as well as pop up on this screen.